What a dude on back. Woo! Boom, what it do though, tribe? What it do though, collect? What it do though, divine? What it do though, what it do though? Yeah, I'm back. Man. Woo! I've been doing my big dog thing. Big dog thing. Yeah, I've been doing my big dog thing, man. I can't see to read the messages, so boom, what it do though, collective? Yeah, man. Welcome to this galactic space, because that's what it is. That's just the truth of the truth of the truth. Yeah, man, I've been, woo, this week been, all last week I've been pedal to the metal, man. You know, things been happening and woo, I'm just getting myself together. I just took a shower, I felt better, I shaved. Man, I hadn't been home in a week. I want to be home every night. I don't want to work on the weekends. I'm not that type of driver. I do it all. I have to. You know what I mean? I haven't been able to go live, man. I've been really dirty. Read the messages. I just came on here. This is what I do. If you go back and watch my old videos, watch my stuff, check out my shorts. Boom. Well, them shorts coming at you. You know what I mean? I keep them coming. Ooh, look at DOT coming out there. I don't need to make him mad. So yeah, man. I was supposed to get loaded yesterday. I got there at 6 o'clock after going through New York City, going into New Jersey, doing doing 2 deliveries, and then I had to go to my pickup, and I was pressed for time. Man, I worked, 16 hours yesterday, and then I was still working, and so I get to the place, they don't load me. So I get there, check in at 6 o'clock for my appointment time. Next thing you know, it was like, well, when I got there, it was like, we're gonna call you. 11:30, I look around, no phone call. So I go back and I'm like, hey, nobody called me. Where's the, people so they can unload me? Oh, they went home at 11. So they put me back on time today. But you know, I do my big dog thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Come out here, jump on this truck. You know what I mean? I don't live on linear time. I just come out here and I gotta, work hard now. So next year, this time, I won't be in the truck. I'll be, having a sales department, a lot of other different things in the business. I'm going to be hiring another guy in 6 weeks. So I got to work hard to make the 6-week process manifest. You know what I mean? So I'm working on it. I'm working really hard too. So I'm building this trucking company over here, working with the owner. You know what I mean? And we're working together really good, man. The owner's really good. It's going really, really well. She let me make my decision, my choices, you know what I mean? And she just sticking with it and going with it. And I take the lead, in which, a lot of people find it hard to work with somebody that's really high vibrational and that has this type of experience, you know what I'm saying? And they look at you like, why you don't own your own truck? I didn't want to buy trucks. So I got what I wanted from the Most High, from the Creator, from God. So that's why, you know what I mean, divine, they keep doing their big dog thing, you know what I mean? Like the Most High, the Creator, Mother, and the Father, yeah. Man, like yesterday, a guy was messing with me and driving this truck, and he almost ran over a guy on a motorcycle. And he got so scared, he looked at me, his eyes were this big around. He was like, oh, I'm sorry, you know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, you almost killed that guy. So that was rough, like everything that could go wrong yesterday in trucking went wrong, basically, except for breaking down. But like when you traffic, you know what I'm saying, and just people, the way they drive, and then I didn't get loaded. Because something happened, I don't know what. I didn't cry about it. I still made a little more money for the company, you know what I mean, which is a good thing for the company. So I don't look at it like, oh, I didn't make $200 for sitting there. If I made 25, hey, that's a steak dinner. Go ahead. There you go. Buy you a steak dinner for stand on the night. Okay, no problem. Because it helps the company. And this is what helps communities. You know what I mean? We have to look at the big picture on the broader, through a broader scope, instead of just, seeing it one dimensional. You know what I'm saying? So, if you know. So, I'm 12D energy. You know what I'm saying? I am 12D energy. And a lot of people find this energy hard to reciprocate. And I don't care. I don't reciprocate. I'm going to keep doing me, my big dog thing. You know what I mean? And stay tapped in with the Creator. And, the divine and all the other stuff. Good stuff. Even the bad stuff that come along and try to keep eyes on me, I got an eye on you. You know what I'm saying? So, but I worked through it yesterday, man. I really did. I don't have to say I'm proud of myself or nothing like that, but it's just what I do. You know what I'm saying? I can't go and say, oh, all these fancy words. Man, what you see is what you get. That's it. That's how it's going to be. Like my bed back there not made up. I'm not trying to be all pretty. I'm a dude. Like women, let y'all be beautiful and pretty and stuff when y'all come on YouTube. Give us lonely men something to have to look at, you know what I mean, and say, well, maybe I can meet a woman that's like this woman here. But a lot of times, like women on here, they come on here and they do their stuff. They're not like that in reality. Which I don't mind. Like, people gonna be people. I can't focus on, oh, they didn't do this, they didn't do that. You know what I mean? Like that guy almost killed somebody yesterday and ran over that guy on the motorcycle, messing with me and cut me off. Man, he did a whole bunch of stuff. and he knew he was wrong. And I don't want to say, see how God do it. Nah, it's just like messing with me, you get instant karma. But I mean, that was gonna take somebody's life, so I don't want to look at it that way. And that guy rode that motorcycle, boy. Woo! I mean, he rode it down into the median. Like, man, he really drove that bike. He ran off the road and everything. So that was good. Nothing bad really happened. So yeah, it's just, you know, if you out here on these trucks, be careful, man. Stop playing with trucks. You know, the other truck drivers, even cars, y'all too. Be careful, man. I still got like 200 miles to go. Well, actually like 250 total miles. Then when I get where I'm going, I'm gonna sleep there. To go from Maine to PA area in New Jersey. Right now they got me going around New York City area in New Jersey, and out by Atlantic City. So I hadn't been to PA all week. I mean, not last week, one day, and that was it. Now he just got me going back and forth from Maine to New Jersey. In New York, I went to Queens on Saturday. On here when I'm in Queens, kid. I mean, word up, son. These people don't know if they want to go fast or slow. I'm about to get over. I'm not going to pass. I don't want to burn up my diesel. That means the company is losing money. Yo, I'm thirsty. I need water. Florida, they go Florida tag right there. That's where I'm from, Florida. As y'all can see, I'm still on the gas pedal. It's going on a year, you know what I mean, since I've been back in the truck, putting my life back together, and all those good things, you know what I'm saying? Yesterday I was so frustrated. I was dirty, stinking, needed to shave. I just shaved finally and just took a shower. Oh man, I didn't even want to get out. I mean, it's been some days. I ain't gonna tell you how many days, but it's been some days that I had not been in the shower. I'm telling you, man. And it's like that on the truck. I got some baby wipes that I use, but they can only get you so far. Man, I'm thirsty. So my insurance kicked in June 1st, which was, I think, yesterday. What today is? Tuesday? I don't even know what the day is. Yeah, I think it is Tuesday. So I can go check on my kids' tenant when I get time. Now I gotta work that in. And then my dental work. Oh man. Woo! That's to me, that's the most important thing. Everything is the most important thing, but my dental is like something I gotta stay on top of, like right now. So I'm gonna be scheduling me some dentist appointments, and I want to have the money because insurance gonna cover so much. So the amount that the insurance gonna cover for my dental, I'm gonna have like most of the money to go and do everything. So that way I don't have to keep making dentist appointments over and over. I get a lot of work done. You know what I mean? At every appointment versus me trying to, you know, keep me coming back to keep charging the insurance company. And then when they know I got cash. You got cash? Yeah, I'm gonna pay you in cash. They know what that means. of things on the board, man. And I'm getting close. I didn't think it was going to take so long for me to really pull my life back together. Because I'm used to making a decent amount of money while driving truck. So I thought I could pull everything back together fast, but I live up in Massachusetts, and I'm new there, and I don't really know nothing, so it's hard, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's different up here. Connecticut. Life has changed a lot. The way I vision, like the way I look at life, and the way I move through life, and the way I think about life, and the way I just exist. You know what I mean? It's different now. Because I don't just sit there and exist. I can help create. You know what I mean? Like co-create with the universe or whatever. I really do that. So I've been appointed to be at this level spiritually, you know what I mean, the physical. So it's been authorized I can operate with my spiritual capability, which is not much. You don't just know it, but you know it's there. And then you can see things a lot different, you know what I mean, like this. You know, not only people just talk about it, do signs, and people doing all this. I don't want to do all this. I mean, you got 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Which way you want to go, if you ask me. Whatever that means. Yeah, people say different things. My body, I don't care about all that. I just want to do it. Huh? That's what I care about. Got that, angelic protection. I do. It's nothing to prove, it's nothing to brag on, it's hard. Like being like me, it's really hard. You don't come with no superpowers, nothing like that, but your vulnerability, your empathy, and your IQ level. You know what I'm saying? Like emotionally, I can have breakdowns. I do sometimes. Because I'm a human, like, you get lonely. And then talking to people now is hard. Like, when you are seeing this high, and then you break through the veil, and people call it breaking generational curses or whatever, it's lonely, man. You're not going to be like regular people, and they're going to see it. So, it's not nothing to think about when you're moving every day. In this energy, it's just something that's what you exist in, is that energy. It just exists. Because you don't know how to use it. You don't know what it's for, but the creator do. And then he already mapped things out 3,000 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the creator, like, so how dark forces, how you think you're gonna be the creator? Well, really, the dark forces, they don't like the fact that the creator is over this, like working with this literally, you know what I'm saying? They didn't think it was real that the creator of all things was going to be working with human beings here on the planet, because he didn't work with other beings, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of other beings, you know what? Come on, it's the creator. You know what I mean? Like he can't be glued to everything, because everything is not of light. But he's of light, but he don't look at darkness. He don't see it that way. You know what I'm saying? He says, oh well, let's figure it out. And then he on to the next thought, on to the next thing. You know what I'm saying? That's how the creator moves. Because he got to keep creating. You know what I'm saying? So, and he allows other stuff to help create with that that process. You got to create other stuff to help keep creating other stuff. So that's all it is. There's a lot of other things, other stuff to go with creating and understand who the creator is. You know, you can't say it's power like you're going to use that power for just you and for your gain. Like it's boring. That's not for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Then you can't see the broader scope of, you know what I mean, everything working together. You don't look at it that way. All you look at is your little bit of itty bitty monkey brain. You're looking at it right now for me. That's what I got. Because we've been trained that way. Oh. Yes, sir. Boy, I feel better now. Took that shower. Oh, man. I used to wait this. And then, 222. You see that 2 on the top of that box. Oh. Hey, how you doing, man? She looking like, I don't feel like going home and hearing all this fuss. I wouldn't either, being around fussing people. That's aggravating. So yeah, anyway, if you follow me on here and really pay attention to me on here, you know I'm every damn well, man. I stay everywhere. I start something and go back to it 5, 10 minutes, 30 minutes later, an hour later, when I'm talking, when I'm speaking. But yeah, so, you know, that's why the dark forces, you know what I mean, really mad with, you know what I mean, like God's children. Like he thought he could dupe us, and we weren't gonna never spin out of, you know what I mean, where we were. You know what I'm saying? Like in the other lifetimes and stuff like that. I don't remember other lifetimes. Some people do can remember some of their past lifetimes. I can't. But I know this is my 13th one here, my last one. This is like, you know, the kingdom of heaven is coming upon the earth. So that means only means universal laws are taking effect for the planet. You know, we fall under the universal law, but you can't allow, like, creator not gonna just allow humanity to just take in, boom, this right here was been going on that, but he just let everything work its way out. You know what I mean? For the greatest good of all. You know what I'm saying? For humanity's greatest good, greatest highest good. So, because he like this fellow species. He like this creation. So that's why it's kingdom expansion time. And there's a lot to go with that. It ain't just like speaking about it like, you know, and preaching about it. It's doing it. Then what your assignments is? What your assignments look like? Huh? Some of us got heavy ass assignments, man. Like I said, they were heavy ass assignments. They fucking heavy. Big time. Because you know people don't want to play when you start moving forward. And then like when they try to close one door, you wait for other 10 other doors to open. I've been doing that since birth. Like I don't like to hear people just keep talking that, but it's like that way. I don't feel like going through that, like moving forward at 50 years old, and I'm moving forward in business, and then they trying to close doors, and then 10 more, like, how many times you gonna say that to me? Like, come on, man. How many times you gonna preach the same scripture to me? You want me to read that over and over and over again? Okay, these robots gonna be walking around. You gonna think that's the devil, huh? But then God sends stuff like that to help humanity. And then people won't believe it. Like AI. That stuff here to help humanity. It's just who over the top of who govern that stuff. That's all it is. But God got that. But if this ain't open on you, you're not gonna see it right. So you're gonna know it's the devil to you. Then you'll never break through, bust through the veil, and be able to see. So now, like a lot of people haven't been catching shifts on the planet that's been coming upon the planet, and it's like basically over with. So some people stuck, they will never see through the veil. They stuck, man. They deserve to be. They stay right there. Because like when I start working with people, try to, you know, just work with them on business, like the last guy I worked with. You know, like I was in and out of trucks. Check out my videos on here. You see all the stuff I went through, driving through blizzards with no brakes on the truck. He wanted to play. So if I go and start speaking to him about the Creator, hey man, God, this, that, and other, he ain't gonna believe that. He not gonna believe that. So why should I waste my time on that dude? So I come on here and share my little story, my little stuff about me on here. I'm not a content creator. You looking at me, what you see is what you get. My angelic divine being. Boom. For real though. You know what I'm saying? And I don't care what nobody can't. Man, don't play with me. That's all I can say. Like I know who I am and what I am. I know that much. And like when people say, you know what your purpose is, I want to know what my purpose is. Your purpose is to do what you think was best for you, really. Because when the Most High starts bringing sin and stuff, and that you know you're assigned to, you gotta have some type of roadmap to add to it. You just can't sit there and think God's gonna hand you something. And then if you never been through no darkness, no hard times and stuff like that, how can he hand you something you're not gonna know those people when you see them how to help them? It's like, yo, like, you gotta come from something, man. So you gotta go through the darkness. You gotta walk through the valley of the shadow of death. You know what I'm saying? So you can respect that devil over there. I respect it, but right now I ain't got time for you. Come back around 1,000 years later and holler at me, and right now the Most High want me to take care of this and do that, do this, do that. You know what I mean? I ain't got time to play with you, man. Because you want to play. I can sit down and listen to you. Oh yeah, I could have been that way too, devil. We all could be. And then we think it's just the devil. Yeah, we have spiritual attacks and stuff like that, but that's nothing to focus on. Because they're not going to stop coming no time soon until we start taking our stuff back from the government, the corporates and stuff like that. Create new financial markets in our local communities. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do preach. Creating new financial markets in our own local community. So we don't have to have the government to govern Haines City, Florida, where I'm from, and then come up there and govern, and then they got one governor. I mean, Springfield, like one person, never been to Haines City. The governor of Florida, never been to Haines City. How do you know the people there? He don't. You know what I'm saying? So, he don't know nothing but what people bring, what the information that people bring him, and they tell him, and they make laws, whatever they do. We need people from Haines City to govern Haines City and then work with other communities around like that. Build our own schools. You know what I'm saying? And teachers can make more money. That's why crypto is a good thing. Because each community that's in a different sector, everybody working on the same, you know, alignment, that's aligned with the same, you know, I don't know how to say it. I mean, it just comes this way, like, process that they're moving in, and like whatever those communities are allowed and how they align and work together. Just have people, other communities, work with other communities and trade coins with other communities like that. You don't need banks. You don't. The community can loan you the money through crypto. A lot of people just sitting on money. Well, I can take a little investment. We can do the same thing in our own community. Build our own schools. Where I know a way a teacher can build a school of 3 teachers can make $200,000 a year, but $250 a year, a little more than that. That's gross net, but that's not. I mean, gross. That's what they're gross. But the net, yeah, of course, that's net, but it's gonna be more than what they make in public schools. And then we got a new way of new curriculum got to come out with all the AI and all this technology that's new. Yo, the old school has gotta change. You can't even read about Christopher damn Columbus. That didn't get us nowhere. I learned about him. What did that do for me? Learn about Christopher Columbus. Nothing. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? So why did I have to study? But it just taught me how. It did teach me something though. I can't say that. It taught me how to research and study stuff when I want to do that. That's what it did do. And so I just acclimatized whatever, you know what I mean, that wasn't really meant for me, and just use it for my greatest good. And I did that. So it's going to be reprogrammed where people have to kind of, you know, I would come here and speak and talk like this, and people get it like, oh, that's how that works. Yeah, it's just that easy. You know what I'm saying? That's heaven. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how you get to heaven on earth. Be your damn self, man. Take your time. You'll get to where you're going, man. But if you need to speed up or down, speed up. If you need to kind of speed up, speed up. If you need to slow down, slow down. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Just don't beat yourself up about things. I mean, like I get sad, and you know, because a lot of things like my old trauma, you know, like how collectively, how if you tapped in, how we talk, you know, and then because it affects me today. Because like I'm hurt, my Achilles tendon hurt, and then when I drive, my foot swells up, and I'm walking on it. I need to be on crutches. Nobody to help me with that. So yeah, I get sad because I'm hurt. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean, you know, feeling down, and I can get depressed, but I get down, feeling down, and stuff like that. But I recognize it, and it's hard as hell through the days now. You know, to move through every day. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not easy to stay high vibrational, but it's only easy. But you have to do the work many years to be at this level, a high vibrational level. It don't just happen overnight. Hell no, it don't happen in a week. It don't happen in a month. It don't happen in a year. It takes some years to get to a high vibrational level. And you have to not judge yourself. And pay attention to yourself. Stop worrying about everybody else. How they looking, what they wearing, what they saying, how they dressing. You know what I mean? How much money they got, what they said about so-and-so, who they, why they, how the, who the, what the, all that. No, don't worry about all that. I'm thirsty. I got to post a service class. I got to pull over a clip. Give me some water, man. So I just came here for a little bit of holler at y'all. About to stop up here and get some water. And so, boom, I'll holler, come out.